Oh, well, the date, there's no magic number. Everybody's been trying to pin me down on a number from the very start of this pandemic. There's no magic number. You're looking at all of the data, all of the information, and you're trying to, you're forecasting on where you think things will be. And so, that's why we made the decision more than a couple of weeks ago that every Friday we will review the information and we will send out on a Friday afternoon kind of what the plan is. And with the concern, we were bringing everybody back, if you remember, in late January, February 1st, but the concern at that time was, were we going to see a spike related to New Year's? Well, that spike did not happen, nor did a spike on return to campus happen. So those two factors were also taken into account. And the decision to move it to February 8th was, I felt that we needed another week at the time to see if there was going to be any kind of an uplift happening both in the community, in the state, and at Auburn, and it didn't happen. Well, we've got a number of things. Number one, there's a universal mask policy, okay? And as long as people are adhering and continue to adhere to that, wearing their mask, that is key, okay? Number two, there's an effort to, again, keep people socially distanced when possible, all right? Sometimes it's not possible. But trying to keep people socially distant, encouraging people to sanitize their hands, and then cleaning protocols that are put in place. Added to that is sentinel testing, okay? And that's happening every week. Added to that is possible active disease testing, and that's available both on and off campus. Added to that is evaluating patients who may be, again, have symptoms consistent with COVID or something else. So that's also ongoing. Then you have the vaccine efforts. And then finally, in the event that someone is positive and meet criteria, we have infusions of monoclonal antibody that's also available. So we've got a pretty full gamut of abilities that exist. So again, that's going to be dependent on a number of factors. We will do what we think is safer, okay? And it may be that we close campus and go back to all remote. It could be that, in some cases, if we're having an outbreak in, let's say, a specific dorm, we may quarantine that whole dorm, okay, or another entity. If we're having a cluster in a building on campus, let's say with staff or faculty, we may disband that group in that building and send them home to isolate or quarantine. Or we may go in and test everybody in that building. So there's no one answer. It depends on the situation. And regardless of the situation, we'll do what, again, we think is right and in an effort to make things safer.